afternoon and welcome to today's news brief. Today is Wednesday, December the 16th, and I am very honored to have here with me Mauricio Perez Salicrup, who is the president of the Los Cabos Hotel Association. Mauricio, welcome. Thank you so much for your time.
Good evening, and thank you very much for inviting me in your program.
I know you're super busy, and I won't take much of your time, but we have a couple questions, and both have to do with New Year's Eve and New Year's Eve celebrations. It has been announced officially from Civil Protection here in Los Cabos that there will be no fireworks in the Medano Beach area for New Year's Eve. Now, does this mean that New Year's Eve celebrations are canceled, or what is the position of the Los Cabos Hotel Association?
No, and I really appreciate that the EU in your program clarify that point. Okay, is the fireworks that Protección Civil means is the big party that we have at the Medano Beach, which is I don't remember the time. I think is what the last one was 8 minutes from fireworks.
Yes.
That party is the ones is going to be canceled because we don't have the chance to, because of COVID, to have that kind of spectacular event with a very small size beach, and
Right.
for that reason the authorities decide to cancel that event. But every single hotel out from the Medano Beach, they're gonna have their own parties, and they're gonna have fireworks for 2 minutes, which is the maximum authorized from the authorities.
Okay, and that's still in place. Like if somebody staying at a hotel, let's say any day, not necessarily New Year's Eve, if they want to hire fireworks for I don't know, maybe they're asking for marriage or a marriage proposal or something, 2 minutes is the maximum allowed time?
2 minutes is the maximum allowed time just for the 31 of
Okay.
December. I mean,
For
the New Year's Eve. If you want to propose me marriage today, you can contract 5 minutes for us.
Okay, all
You
right.
don't gonna have any problem.
We'll have a really romantic event, Mauricio.
Okay.
It sounds great.
Okay.
Now, the other announcement that was made was that the hotels around the Medano area, in order to avoid crowds for New Year's Eve, they're going to offer the New Year's Eve dinner only for guests. Is this what's going to happen at all hotels, or is that something that is just for the Medano area?
It depends for the hotel capacity, and obviously the hotel capacity in the food and beverage space. I mean, if they allow to have more or they have more seats than the customers at the hotel, that the guests, they're gonna have the chance to invite from people from the outside. But in the Medano, that you know, the hotels has the restaurants are not bigger enough, and they're gonna fill the rooms, not all the rooms. I mean, the
Right.
50% they have allowance to have occupied, and because that they don't have chance to invite more people from the outside.
Okay.
That's why. But you need to check in every single business unit to see what is going on in each of them.
And so the recommendation for visitors that are here in Los Cabos, or even locals who are interested in maybe dinner at one of these hotels, is to contact them directly and I guess make reservations in advance to make sure that.
Exactly. And some of the hotels too already know they don't gonna fill the rooms, and they have a plenty of space to do the New Year's Eve party. They already have announcements in Facebook or in another ways, in local, I mean, in the local ways, to advise that they're gonna be available to have people from town during the night of the New Year's Eve.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. You have clarified the big questions, and like I said before, when I was bothering you for the interview, there were doubts about what was going to be happening on New Year's Eve. So there will be celebrations, and the
Yes.
recommendation is to check directly with each hotel.
Yes. That's the point.
Anything else you'd like to tell us? Any big surprises?
No, well, thank you very much. Like every time that you invite me to your program, and thank you for all to the people to hear me. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Have a lovely
Okay.
day. That's all that I
Thank you.
have for you today. Have a great evening. And remember to tune in on Sunday at 6 p.m. for another edition of Cabo Mill News and Community Update with Corey Riggs and Claudia Bello. Thank you.